Everybody, welcome back to Diecast Motorsports, and welcome back to Monster Jam YouTube series. This is part 3 of the first show, and we've had some pretty good freestyles right now. Overkill Evolution in the lead for freestyle, and we're about to see. All right, and next up in our Monster Jam YouTube series freestyle competition is the Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man with that Hot Wheels body coming out here. Spin Master not yet incorporated into the Monster Jam YouTube series. Keyword hint, but yet. Spin Master might be a part of Monster Jam YouTube series sooner or later. And we'll already get the flip on the truck. And we'll go on the hood, but like we said, we have a rule out here. If the truck flips on its lid on the first hit, we'll be able to flip that truck over, but the next hit, it's toast. And Ice Cream Man almost getting a midair backflip there, it looked like, off the backside of that Jack's ramp. And we'll get a nice save there on the back tires, hitting the Jack's ramp again. And we'll flip over and come to an end, sadly enough, for Ice Cream Man. Although Team Raising Cane Monster Trucks has been having a good night out here tonight. Raising Cane's already gone, had a pretty good freestyle run, in second place right now. And Ice Cream Man's going to get in third place just because of one hit. And that was because of that almost getting that midair backflip. Alright, next up in our Monster Jam YouTube series freestyle competition is Bernard Light and Alien Invasion. This is that ugly Hot Wheels body that no one likes, but it's still running out here in the Monster Jam YouTube series circuit. And gonna hit the racing pod. First jump, just rolls over it, not getting really any air. Same as that Jack's ramp. Not too much air going over. And there we go, nice wheelie from Bernard Light Alien Invasion. And we'll hit the backside, getting a little bit more air, getting a little bit of the tires lifted off, lining up for the backside of Jack's ramp, and we'll pop a nice wheelie there. We'll hit that SUV ramp, going for the backside SUV ramp, and lining up, and a crash from Bernard Light Alien Invasion. And that's going to be the end of the run. I may have tapped it over, but that's still the end of the run for Bernard Light Alien Invasion. But a pretty good run from Alien Invasion. Not enough to get the lead, but pretty good run. And next up in our Monster Jam YouTube series freestyle of the competition is Ignite. This truck has no chassis, no roll cage, so this is going to be a first ever time in Monster Jam YouTube series where we're seeing a truck compete with no chassis. And already lining up for that side of the ramp, and we'll get a nice wheelie that goes croc-sided. And nice air off the SUV jump. Lining up for the center ramp and some nice air from Ignite. Samuel Lawrence's Ignite was a custom concept truck brought up this year on the Monster Jam YouTube series Facebook page. So if you have any custom concept ideas of your own, please send them in. And Samuel Lawrence and Ignite will take a nosedive into that ambulance in the center of the Ascendant ramp. And getting some nice air so far in tonight's freestyle competition. Samuel Lawrence and Ignite doing pretty good. May be able to get that lead. More nice air from Ignite. And we finally have a truck that's able to lift the tires up a little bit on the Jack's ramp. I mean, right then it just rolled over it, but alright, lining up for the backside of it. Backside of that Jack's ramp. Let's see what's about to happen. And we'll beautifully roll over that ramp. I mean, it jumped a little bit. It did like a little bit of bunny hops there and there. And we'll turn back again for it. And massive air from Ignite. From Samuel Lawrence Ignite. And rolls over. But we'll land it. And that's the end of the run for Ignite. For Samuel Lawrence and the Ignite monster truck. a pretty good run. Will that be enough to take the lead? It'll get him in second place. Sadly enough, me as a judge, I just am watching monster trucks my whole life and watching the diecast. It's not like I have something for Overkill Evolution. Like, I like that truck a lot. It's just that it's pretty rare to see a save out here from a diecast truck. So that's just how I roll with judging. Next up, it's another Amalie or Team Raising K monster trucks. Associated truck, Exterminator, and already sending it, and will roll, and will be on the fours, but not really a save there, just like a little skip and a do. This new Exterminator got destroyed due to weather conditions yesterday, so there's not much to it you'll see. There wasn't really much fit to see. Really wasn't something to see when it first came out, but nicely done. We'll land on on the backside of the cinder ramp. And some big air from Exterminator there. That side pit, ooh, that was just a really quick rollover from the racing ramp. I'm gonna come over to the backside of the and oh my goodness, we'll do a mid-air nosedive. And oh my goodness, a save from Exterminator. This is a pretty good freestyle run so far. And we'll get up on the side. Exterminator going hard out here tonight. Lining up for the backside of that Jack's ramp. And nice wheelie. Time almost up. The amount of time I will allow for a truck to go. Almost up, lining up again. And huge air from Exterminator, and that's going to end the run due to the truck going off the course. Let's give it up for Exterminator. And I believe that your new leader is Exterminator due to the save. Beautifully done by Exterminator. So right now, Exterminator taking the lead. Your top three, Exterminator, Overkill Evolution, and Raising K. Raising K taking third place. Well, no, Ignite taking third place. The top three right now is Ignite in third place. Overkill Evolution in second place. And Exterminator on the leaderboard. Next up, it's Black Stallion. That truck is really muddy from the racing competition out here today. The track gets really muddy during racing. The mud flies, everything. And already going crazy. But we'll get a hold of it out there. And the truck's still going. Just started a freestyle run though. So I don't know why I'm saying still going. But anyways, the flag's muddy. And the truck will take a massive crash. And that'll be the end of the run for Exterminator. Not Exterminator. For Black Stallion. The flag is gone. And Black Stallion will be... That was a pretty good freestyle run, but I believe not enough to take the win. Or not enough to take the lead. We have still yet to see three competitors' freestyle runs. So let's see who's up next. Up next is tonight's rate weight. Up next is Adam Anderson and the Gravedigger. Now, the Gravedigger Nation, that's one team that has a big impact on the history of monster trucks besides Bigfoot. Because, you know, Bigfoot was the first ever monster truck to start the whole thing. But Gravedigger was one of only the first trucks to beat Bigfoot, and it became really popular. And now it's still going on from real life sport to diecast. And Adam Anderson already going end over end. We'll keep it up on all fours already. And the front flips out here are really common. Not really rare to see. So if you see like a front flip or like a roll over on my hood, it's not really rare to see. Most rare things to see is a save, and we'll already line up for the Jack's ramp, getting a nice wheelie there. We have yet to see a truck do a backflip out here tonight. But the only place I could think of a truck doing a backflip is the backflip, is that the backside of the Jack's ramp, and Gravedigger already going over. Such an upset out here tonight, I'm sure for a bunch of fans on YouTube. But Gravedigger is out. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, and still your leader out here. Exterminator. Next up out here in a freestyle competition is Bad Habit. And Joey Sylvester, Bad Habit, looking for a first ever win. Freestyle win back in Monster Jam YouTube series. And nice air off the Send-It ramp for the first jump. And I come back and hit the back side of the ramp, going for the Jack's ramp. So far, pretty good. Laying down some solid ground. Oh, and nice sky wheelie. Looked like it got wheelie in the air, then it came back down. Some more nice air from the Bad Habit. Joey Sylvester. And nice wheelie there, too, from Joe Sylvester. And looked like planning, coming back over to the backside of the Jack's ramp and lining up for something. And huge air and gets a save. Just barely. We'll send it. Or the backside. And we'll get another. We'll roll over the ramp. Huge save from Joey Sylvester. A pretty decent run. We already got 2 saves. And that will end the run for Joey Sylvester and Bad Habit. Your new leader in the freestyle competition. So now your top 5 is Joey Sylvester, Bad Habit, and first. Second place, Exterminator, and third place, Overkill Evolution. And there was only one more truck left. That's Barnyard Rampage, making the return with debut with that new body, paper-based body, but that paper-based body won't last long. Lining up for the backside of the Jack's ramp for the first jump. And we'll flip the truck, but remember our rule out here, we let that truck, if the truck flips over on the first hit, we'll let it run again. And gets a stoppie off the, I know y'all can't see a lot. They're real good over there, but Barnyard Rampage just pulled a stoppie off. So that was pretty cool. And huge air from Barnyard Rampage. Off of that SUV stack and more huge air. That body's starting to get crippled. Crippled like a piece of candy. And a front roll. Although that's something common that we see out here. Still pretty cool to see though. I up for the backside of Jack's ramp. And that will end the run for Barnyard Rampage. And so now it is time to pick a winner. And your winner of tonight's Monster Jam YouTube Series Freestyle Competition is Joey Sylvester in the Bad Habit Machine. Sponsored by High Octane Coffees. Joe Sylvester and Barnyard Rampage being the first. Joe Sylvester took the racing, went down to the semifinals, and now has came out of the arena with a freestyle victory. First ever time back at Monster Jam YouTube Series returns. The full series coming out. The full tours and schedules coming out this November. So make sure you pay attention. Go to our Facebook group, Monster Jam YouTube Series. And thank you for checking out these videos. Monster Jam on Monster Jam YouTube Series. And we'll probably start announcing some tours sooner or later So be watching Facebook for all new Monster Jam YouTube series tours and lineups coming to YouTube. Thanks for your support, and Monster Jam YouTube series has finally made its return in over 2 years.